What's up, you guys, and welcome back to the studio. Today we have a really special guest on. Actually, it's just Reagan Noel.
Wow. Hi, guys.
Okay, yeah. No, she's still special. She is back for season 2, our first guest to have reoccurring on this season.
Hi, guys.
I'm so excited to have you here, Reagan. And actually, there's another guest, isn't there?
Uh-oh.
Who is that?
New voice unlocked.
Guys, welcome to the studio, Miss Raquel Noel.
Hello, friends.
How
My
are you doing?
very dear sister.
Yeah.
Hey,
Sisters.
guys.
Wait, have y'all seen White Christmas?
No.
What?
I
Y'all-
know.
I'm so sorry.
Y'all need to watch White Christmas. If anyone out
Forgive
there,
me.
this is actually appropriate movie. It's the cutest Christmas movie of all time.
Aw.
My sister, my mom, and I all watch it every Christmas time.
Mm.
And it's the sweetest thing ever.
Is it too early to watch Christmas stuff yet?
Yes.
When is this airing?
This is airing the week after
What just happened?
Oh,
the
no.
lights went out. They're on a timer.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry guys, the lights went out and it kind of got scary. Almost as if
Spooky.
spooky season is gone. And now Jesus season is almost here.
Amen.
This is airing like the week after Byron's, I think. If not, December 5th.
Oh, it's
Merry
airing
Christmas,
like soon.
guys.
It's airing soon.
Oh.
Yes. So, yeah, guys, currently today is November 5th that we're recording this. I'm not sure what's really special. Okay, do you guys celebrate Christmas? Wait, what's special about
He said
November 5th?
it's election day.
Oh!
Okay, we got to edit this part out. Okay, bye. Editing Kylie. Hi, I hope you're not farting right now. Editing.
Okay. Do you guys celebrate Christmas right after Halloween?
Oh, why did we say at the same time?
so awkward.
Raquel, go ahead.
I don't know. I'm not like a strict, like, okay, day after Christmas, straight into Christmas music. I kind of gradually enter that stage. Once the weather starts to cool down,
Agreed.
then that's Christmas music time.
Yeah.
I agree.
I could see that.
It's
Do y'all
80
know?
degrees.
It's disgusting. Actually, today was kind of nice though, because it rained. And
I
it
love
cooled it off.
thunderstorms.
Yes.
I do too. I work like my best element, like when it's thundering outside,
Mhm.
because then I'm inside, like under like a cozy blanket or in a hoodie and a sweatshirt with a warm cup of coffee, never cold, always warm.
Really?
Yes. Are you?
Even
Raquel,
in
you-
the winter, I'm still
I was
an
about to say,
ice
Raquel,
girly.
you are a
not
ice white
opposed.
mocha.
Oh, no, ma'am. I am
No?
a cold brew girly through and through.
A long time ago, that was your drink.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I
a
was gonna
convert.
say.
Uh-huh.
I'm a convert now too. Your
what?
sister got me on it.
Which
Oh,
one?
Yeah, same.
Stokes cold brew though.
Oh,
okay,
I'm
that stuff.
wait. What's
We
my thing
switched to
called?
the. She likes
Cologne.
the La Cologne.
It's the blue one. If you're interested, hashtag HEB sponsor, please.
We'll be tagging this in the show notes down below.
I like the Califia Farms.
Calif-
So
That's what you
good.
keep saying.
So
Mm,
good.
that
you
one is
actually need
good.
to try it. It's so good.
I
It's a little bit more bold than the stock cold brew. I don't know. how to say it.
Okay,
I
we're
don't-
called to live boldly. Am I right?
Oh, yes.
Good. Preach. When did you change from your iced white mocha?
Ice white mocha. I don't think I've ordered an ice white mocha in like a year.
Yeah.
You know what? That was high school. Yeah.
I feel like
You've
I
grown
got
up
college.
now.
I don't know what it was. I entered that HCU soil, and I was like, it just hit me like a what's this thing? Like a wall of bricks, a ton of bricks,
I was gonna say like
hit me like
a truck,
like a truck. Yeah,
like a
let's
truck.
go with that. Hit me
I
like
think-
a truck.
I think I tried the vanilla. No, I tried the white chocolate macadamia nut cold brew.
Oh
It's
my
so good.
gosh!
We
guys,
talked about this in the
guys,
last episode.
That's what I was like. What did you
I was
talk
so
about?
emo
Oh,
when
it's
that went out of
so
season.
good. I almost
guys.
cried.
What is
Ugh,
coming into season now?
R.I.P.
The
Oh,
gingerbread?
So
or-
glad you asked. So
Sugar
glad you
Gingerbread
asked.
cookie?
chai, sugar cookie. It comes out on Thursday in 2 days.
That's right.
Yes,
I like
God
the
bless
cup.
Thursdays.
Oh my gosh, I love the cups. That's the only reason. I'm so sorry. Like, I
Yes.
have not been a Starbucks fan lately. I just can't stand. But I do like the fact that like they are now doing the dairy-free milks.
Oh yeah, no
and you
extra
don't have to-
charge.
Yes, I need that in my life because.
Yeah, we know.
Um,
Yeah, I feel like we make our coffee at home most of the time.
Yeah.
but we just buy like the cups and the lids on Amazon, so that way we can actually make it at home and then get out the door.
Do you have one of those koozies for your ice?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
do.
I saw one the other day and I was like, I don't know. I feel like I should get Reagan one of these. And I was like,
Aw.
I've seen her have one though. I don't
I
know her
love
do it.
them. I
keep
use
mine
it
in my
today.
car.
Yeah.
Me too.
I actually got Raquel onto them.
She did.
because
Honestly, guys, I will admit I was a hater at first.
She was.
I was like, Reagan, that is the most unnecessary item ever. That's so extra. And then I was like, wait, it actually works. It does keep your drink colder. Your
it's an
ice
iced
doesn't melt
coffee
as quick.
koozie. I feel like we
Yeah.
didn't actually say that, but
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
yeah. That's what it is, guys. Does it work on like normal soft drinks like Diet Coke?
I don't think it'll fit.
But
right?
like if you go to
Yeah.
like a restaurant or like let's say you go to like Cane's or Jimmy John's. Dude, did you see the Jimmy John's pickle witch?
yes,
I
I
wanna
want to try it so
so
bad.
bad.
Me
Oh,
too.
wow.
I want to try it, and then the pickle chips with it. Oh,
I saw a
sounds
girl
so
on
good.
Instagram do that, and I was like, I don't know. That is a big mouthful to eat.
yeah.
Like, that is my biggest problem is I'm like, you would have to like cut that thing in half or something.
It's expensive too.
It is?
Yeah, I think it's like almost $10, but it's literally just a pickle with like meat and cheese in it.
That sounds so. I did see one girl though, she took the meat out of it.
I saw her too.
Really?
I think I know who you're talking about.
Probably.
Oh, wait. Can I say something really quick?
Please do.
Something that Reagan and I get all the time as sisters is that people think we sound the exact same on the phone. So I'm concerned if when people are
I didn't even
listening
think about
that,
that.
do we sound the same? Guys, this is Raquel. Oh, I didn't even say my name. Did I? I'm
I
Raquel.
said your name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hi, Raquel.
Hi, Kylie.
Reagan,
So nice
would you
to be
say
here.
something?
Hi, my name is Reagan. Okay, let's each say a sentence, and if we can guess who says who. Okay.
Okay. That's
Okay.
a fun game.
Okay. You
I
ready?
was like, should I close my eyes? But it's not going to make a difference.
Okay. We're going to say the sentence, I love to eat tacos every day. Okay? Now you're going to have
Okay.
to guess who says who.
Okay. Oh, wait. Should I close my eyes?
Yeah, close your eyes. Okay, ready?
I like to eat tacos every day.
I like to eat tacos every day.
Okay. I could understand that, like, how people could see the difference, but it was clear as day that Raquel started and then you
Oh,
went to
thank
it.
you.
So
Even
we used to
sometimes-
prank Ben.
Yes, I was about to say that. Even so, Ben has fallen for it. He catches on now. He's gotten better. My mom, she
Never.
can't tell the difference on the phone.
At all. So at home, if Raquel and I are upstairs and she calls my name,
I'll
Raquel
answer
just
sometimes.
answers for me. And no one can tell from far away.
Did we tell everyone that y'all were sisters?
Oh, hey guys, Reagan's my sister.
I just
Raquel's my
realized. I was
sister.
like, wait a minute.
I think
she's-
we did.
Okay.
I think we did, yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, sisters from the same mother and father.
Correct.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. I was like, ooh, edit out.
Sisters from the same misters.
I
Mister, wait.
was like,
We're just gonna stop. Oh, I have soy sauce in my hair.
That's really cool.
What?
Ate some sushi for lunch.
Oh,
It was
that's
really
really so
good.
good. My
HEB
sister's been one.
sushi.
HEB sushi is fire. Okay. Well, Raquel, I'm glad we started off on a fire strong suit, but tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hey guys, I am Raquel. I am Reagan's sister, as we said about 23 times already. I'm a college student. I go to Houston Christian University. I'm studying Christian theology and psychology. I am a full-time student, full-time child of God, part-time soccer coach, you know?
How's that going with soccer?
It's going so well.
and it's with Logos, right?
Yes, high school girls. For those of you who don't know, I played club soccer all my life, and I also played in school when I was in high school. And I love soccer. Soccer was such a big part of my story, such a big part of my life. So it's really cool that I get to incorporate soccer into my day-to-day life.
Weren't you
again.
like the #1 goalie in
Ooh.
Texas or something?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Guilty.
We have an athlete on the podcast, guys. She's kind of famous or whatever.
Just a little bit.
Okay, but I kind of wanted to talk about that a little bit because y'all are
Mhm.
both so like uniquely gifted. Reagan with like your speaking with high school and everything, such a successful ministry, and then Raquel with just your encouragement as a sister, as a friend, as a soccer player. Like literally,
Aw.
y'all are literally such the dynamic duo. How do you find?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, no big deal.
How do y'all find that like your gifts complement each other? What
We
was
just looked at each
for?
other.
That was
Okay.
the, like the most dead stare.
Okay. Honestly, we just get along. Like, I don't even know how to explain it, but we're literally best friends. Like, since
Mhm.
Raquel was born, so we're 25 months apart, like to the day. June 25th, me,
July
and then
25th.
Raquel, July 25th.
Write that down in your
that.
calendars, guys. I'm just kidding. Not
Kylie
really.
pulls her phone out.
I think yours are already on there.
Oh, you're
You're
on my
mine.
calendar.
Aw, thanks. I wasn't even on my family's. Throwback to the day that
Oop.
I had like 3 days where it was my birthday. Okay, anyways.
So, my mom said that when we were little, I used to call Raquel my baby. Like, I wanted
Wait,
to
I
take
don't think
care
I've
of
ever heard
Raquel.
of that.
Really?
That's so cute.
I
Aw.
wanted to take care of Raquel. Like, I thought she was like mine. And ever since, we literally are never separated. We are literally best friends. We
Tell-
do
tell 'em
every
how long-
single thing.
What's
together.
the longest time we've been apart?
So 2.
Oh, it was this year.
No, 2 years ago was the first time we were ever separated in our whole life.
I remember
more than
when
like
that
a day.
happened.
Yeah.
Oh, guys.
We had literally never been separated for more than a day in our entire lives until I was 18. No, until I
When's
was
the first
19.
time you went to Africa.
Cause it was when you went to Africa. Cause you were like,
Yeah,
I
that was
just-
15 days or something.
No, it was when I went to Mississippi.
Oh, that was
Oh.
for a week.
3 days.
Oh, that was 3 days.
Yeah.
Is
That was the
when-
only time.
when you went with the Henrys.
Mm-hmm. So we were separated once then, and then,
Oh, I was about to turn. That was right before my birthday.
yeah.
I was about to turn 17,
Yeah.
16, something like that.
So that was the first time we were separated. That was 2 years ago. And then we were separated again when I went to Africa. And then,
And I was left here.
yeah. And then one more time when she went to Indonesia, and then I was in Colombia. But besides that, we've never been separated for more than a day. Only
What do
3
you
times.
do when she's gone?
Cry. No, I'm just kidding.
I get all emo.
Emo. I could
Yeah.
not imagine you being emo,
I-
Raquel.
Oh, thanks.
Such bubbly personality.
I like strategically will tell like my best friend and all my friends, I'm like, guys, let's hang out extra because Reagan's gone. Like they all know that Reagan and I are like.
Bro, how is
best friends.
KG? Bro,
Shout out KG.
I miss her. We literally said
KG's
we were
my
going to get together
queen.
over the
Yes.
summer, and we have not gotten together in a fat minute.
You should hit her up.
This is my sign, too.
Yeah. KG,
Okay.
if you're watching, text Kylie right now.
Please, KG, please. I'm pleading with you.
Yeah, and now, soon to be Mrs. Henry. Yeah, guys, I can't even lie. I'm kind of emo that she is moving out. I cannot even lie.
What are you going to do when she's gone, like, 24/7?
I have no idea. I literally have zero clue. I am already so very sad about it.
But you love Ben, so it's okay.
Ben.
And you have Nala, right?
Oh my gosh, Nala is a full-time job. Nala's our dog,
So
and
yeah,
she's crazy. She
fun
just
facts.
turned 2.
I'm Nala's least favorite.
She is.
And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with
Yeah.
that because
Wait, aren't you the one that's allergic to dogs?
I am allergic.
Mhm.
But my sister and I'd say my dad, it's a toss up.
You say my sister. Like, literally, it's only us two.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
We don't have any other
Reagan,
siblings.
You know, our other long lost sister.
Yeah.
her.
Mhm.
But Nala, it's a toss up between who Nala loves the most, and I am not on that list.
I
And
feel like it's
I
dad
really am okay with
first.
that.
Dad, then me, then
my mom.
then you.
Yeah, my mom gets Nala the most treats, and
Yeah.
then I just don't care. She will
Raquel
like beg
is-
for a treat.
I-
I'm like, nope, I don't.
I
care.
know.
Yeah, I
I'm
relate
so
to
sorry,
that.
Nala.
Yep, I relate to
Yeah,
that.
I just run with Nala. I walk with Nala. I take Nala out with me all the time, and Raquel never wants to.
The other day when I called you and you're like, sorry, I'm running right now, I was like, queen, I'm so proud of you.
my queen.
I'm trying to get Raquel to run with
I
me.
have been running, not as often as Reagan does.
Have you been working out?
Reagan? Okay, I just set up my membership. So,
Where?
guys, catch me being so swole. Guys,
Okay.
I just set it up. Ew, I'm embarrassed.
Planet
I'm gonna-
Fitness?
Yes.
Hey, that's okay. That's where I went.
Because
Jamie
I get
and
it
used to go.
free.
What?
Because-
student?
No, because I am staff at Logos Prep. So
Cool.
staff gets free gym membership. Isn't
Okay,
that cool?
so this is so bad for me to say, but there was a really good looking staff member from Logos that was at like Planet Fitness like a year or two ago. He only came like twice.
Staff?
I think so. If not, maybe he was like graduated or something
Okay.
and he showed up, but I was like, I've never seen you before.
Would you recognize the name?
Nope.
Okay.
I didn't know his name or anything. I just saw him and I was like, because there's a distinct personality that walks into Planet Fitness.
Mm-hmm.
Cut that out. I cannot say that.
So yeah. Okay. Well, anyways, with Reagan and Ben kind of moving out into their own place, are you guys planning on getting like a dog or maybe bringing a child back from somewhere?
Yeah. Actually, so Ben and I don't really like the same type of dogs. Like he likes really small dogs.
No way.
Yes.
That is kind of crazy.
I know. And I'm like, I don't like small dogs. Gidget is the only exception.
Gidget, my queen. If you met Banjo, you would absolutely
I
love Banjo.
Have I met Banjo?
You met Midget.
Oh, my bad.
Yes. Okay, so guys, my dog's name is Gidget, named after the 1957 classic movie Gidget.
Her favorite.
Yeah, my favorite movie of all time, Gidget and Moondoggy. Yeah. Okay, sorry. This is so weird, but anyway, she had a sister. It's her biological sister who now my aunt has, and her name is Midget. And then she had a brother who's a half brother, and now my sister has him, and his name is Banjo because my sister, she plays softball, and her biggest thing that all the TV people would be like, oh my gosh, she's got her little banjo when she slides into second base because she did a little banjo thing. So now he's named Banjo. But anyways, they're all a little like miniature sheepoo mix. So they're like little bitty things. But Gidget is my queen because she's the smallest of all of them.
She's like 4 pounds.
Oh,
She was first 6 pounds when like a year ago. Every time she's gone to the vet since then, she's gained 0.1 of a pound.
Oh, okay.
She's a big girl.
Okay.
She's growing up
Yeah,
on me.
Nala is 80 pounds, and she
Yep.
just turned 2 years old. She's a Labradoodle, so she's huge.
Yeah, she's so fluffy. She actually is cute. I will admit
She's
that.
adorable. I love her.
Raquel, what's your type of dog?
I like big dogs as well. Specifically hypoallergenic, if that's on the table, because of said dog allergy. I don't mind small dogs. I don't think I'd get a small dog for myself.
Yeah. Oh, that makes sense.
Sorry, I kind of left you on a cliffhanger.
No,
there.
it's okay. So with you and Ben almost getting married soon,
Whoop whoop.
Raquel, what's it like being the maid of honor, right?
Oh my gosh, it is a privilege. It is quite the honor. I'm actually so stoked. I cannot wait. I have already started prepping ideas for like all the bridesmaids in my speech. Been gathering some info for that.
Oh.
I've been I'm just here for Reagan wherever she needs me. But I'm so honored. I really am. Maid of honor.
Oh my goodness.
So walk me through this a little bit. I read a devotional about a year ago because I was personally struggling with the season of singleness, right? And it's all about how like difficult that can be, especially for us females. How would you encourage someone in their walk of singleness, especially now that your sister's getting married, you're the maid of honor? Like that's a hard thing to walk through. How do you just rely on the Lord during this time and say, you know what, this is a thing that I'm proud of for my sister, and I'm encouraged to walk through this with her.
Yeah, I heard in a podcast somewhere that was so helpful that singleness is a gift, and that's something that is not said very frequently or very often in this culture. We live in this, everyone just wants to, date to date, but I'm not about that. We're all about dating with a purpose here. And I had to realize first and foremost that being single is a gift and that I am still called by God. I'm still a daughter of the King. And I really had to wrap my head around that identity and that my identity is not found in anyone or anything else but the Lord. And as soon as I realized that and was secure in that identity, then I can walk with more contentment. And I also had to learn the balance, or just learn to not compare anything about my life to anyone else's life, especially in walks with the Lord. That can be something that can be easy to fall into, you know. But with dating and singleness, I really just had to realize where God has strengthened my gifts and talents and abilities, and that Sorry.
Malfunction. Malfunction.
Yeah, I malfunctioned right there.
Rerouting.
Meet. No, big thing was just like not comparing. That's what I have to say there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, that's good. Oh, and Raquel just dabbed.
Yep.
That's how you know that she's finished with her sentences.
Yep.
She dabs, and then we just continue on from there.
So
Okay.
true.
Well, then Reagan, as an older sister, but just a sister in general, how do you encourage her to walk through that season of singleness, knowing that you're not in the shoes that she's been in, and you've never really been in those shoes because you and Ben have been together for so long, really? Mm-hmm. How do you walk with her during times of singleness, during times of heartache? How do you do that? How do you encourage her?
Yeah, it's very interesting because Ben and I obviously have a very different story because we started dating when we were so young.
Yeah.
We're only 15, and I literally don't remember life without Ben. Like, I just don't. And so it's definitely, as sisters, we obviously can't compare the walk of our lives because the walk of our lives are going to look completely different. Ultimately, we have the same goal, which is to know Jesus and to make him known. But it's going to look different, my story, than Raquel's story. And I'm just here to encourage Raquel. And I know that there is a very lucky guy out there somewhere.
Maybe he's listening to this.
Yeah. He's like, where's the DMs? No, do not. You have to go through me to get to Raquel. You have to.
Tell him.
Anyways, yeah, literally just being present with Raquel, and I remind her all the time, like, our journeys are not the same, and I just desire for someone to pursue Raquel and to love her just more. Wow, I had a sentence malfunction. I want her person to love Jesus even more than he could ever love Raquel. Mm-hmm. And so I am going to wait patiently for that guy as well because I'm excited to meet him and Ben's excited to meet him too.
Hey,
he's gonna be
I'm excited to meet him too.
Okay, but Raquel, who do you think has more weight into the factor of who this man is, Reagan or Ben?
That's a good question.
I thought you were gonna say who I think he's gonna be, and I was like, I
don't even know who
beats me. God only knows. Wait, what did you say?
Oh,
oops. Who would have thought? I value who guys. Oh, wait, guys. In thinking of a future husband, if my prayer, something that I have been praying forever, I want my future husband to have a good relationship with Reagan. And Reagan's approval is like top of approval list. Like, I value Reagan's opinion. Because Reagan has, obviously we are sisters, so we live together and we have lived together. And Reagan has seen me and honestly probably knows me the best.
Mm-hmm. Besides Jesus.
Shout out Jesus.
King above all kings.
Amen. No, I value Reagan's opinion of a future spouse so much. Yeah, but honestly, what's been so cool seeing Reagan and Ben just walk through life together is honestly, I see Ben. Guys, I love Ben. Shout out Ben. He's amazing, and I cannot wait to have him as my brother-in-law. Brother-in-law, right?
Yeah, brother-in-law.
Yeah. And I look through, and I look at Ben, and I want someone who has Ben qualities.
Oh, that's so cute.
Ben treats Reagan so well, and I really do look up to Ben in his walk with the Lord. Mm-hmm. He's inspired me in so many ways. Ben is someone I can go, because Ben also played soccer too growing up, and I've been able to ask him, just look to him as a role model. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Reagan and Ben, the more I see them, the more I have to remember to be patient. And
Yeah.
it's worth being patient because that journey is, I don't know when, my person will come in, and that's okay with me because the sooner I realize that I can pursue my mission as a believer of Jesus Christ, to love and lead all people to life-changing Christ and to know God and make him known.
Yeah.
The sooner I am I'm just running after my mission and my task, that I know that in God's timing, he will show up.
Yeah, that's good. Craig Rochelle always says, and I love repeating it because I think it's so good. And I tell the girls in my Bible study this all the time, is like, pursue your one while not neglecting to prepare for your two.
Ooh.
And I'm just like, you know what? You're so right, because ultimately, just like a triangle, like, we are supposed to be pursuing the Lord, and as we pursue the Lord, that's when we'll meet our spouse, our significant other, the man that our rib came from, right? And so that's super encouraging. But also, I was listening to I just did that. I was listening to Whoa, That's Good. Yep,
Whoa.
Shout out. And it was super cool because she had the Dallas Cowboys girl on. I think her name's Rachel.
Couldn't tell you.
I saw this on Instagram.
Yeah, but it was really cool listening to her, and her husband was on, and then Sadie and her husband were on, and just hearing their story about how they got together. But the most important part to me was the fact that they were talking about how important it was for their spouse to love their family and for their family to love their spouse. Because ultimately, you're not just marrying the person that you're dating, you're marrying their family too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's so good. Whoa, that's good.
Dude, how did I have that advice? I'm single. Woohoo!
And I always
That's
think
the Lord.
of that, like that cheesy, or that it's said a lot, so I'm not original at all when I say this. But where they say chase after God with everything that you have, and you don't look back to slow you down, but you chase, and then whoever's next to you and who catches up. Because guys, whoa, sorry, I screamed. Equally yoked. Oh my goodness, that is so important.
It ain't gonna work.
How would you say a lot of females, especially, maybe guys too, but we can only speak on behalf of females.
For the females.
Yes. You can attempt to for the guys, but I don't think that'll go very well. For females, I know that oftentimes our first thought is, I want them to be attractive. Like, I want them to be physically attracted. What would you say to having a spiritual attraction?
That is so important, because at the end of the day, flesh is flesh, and we grow old and our bodies change,
and we gonna be wrinkly one day.
Hair falls out, hair changes colors, and the physical appearance, it will always change. So it's really important to fall in love with, or to stay attracted to what's on the inside, because that's what counts. And really just looking for a spiritual leader. That's something that we forget. Wait, we don't forget. Cut that part out.
Okay, that's fine.
Let me
revisit it.
Looking for a spiritual leader. Period.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember.
No, I just ended with how would you say you're looking for a spouse?
Oh, this has been paused.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay. I thought the time was paused.
Nah.
Oh, I have something to say on that.
Yeah, go for it.
I think physical attraction is okay to have, but when that becomes the number one thing, that's when a heart check needs to be done. Because ultimately, the more I see Ben love Jesus, the more I'm physically attracted to him, because I see how much he loves the Lord and God's people. So that naturally makes you more attracted to them. Yeah. And at the end of the day, like Raquel said, we're literally going to look so different one day. And all I know is, I want my future husband, Ben. Yeah. That is just what's most important to me. That we are on the same mission field. We're chasing after the same thing. Yeah. And looks don't matter always, Yeah. And of course, I think Ben's super cute. Oh. But that cannot be the only thing that you look
Right.
for
Mhm.
in a relationship because we're going to change.
Yeah. Okay, so I always hear it said that you should have a list, and that list of qualities you should be praying for. What would you qualify? What would you qualify as good characteristics to put onto that list? I know primarily mine is a man that loves the Lord with all his heart and his soul and his might, and that you can see it clear as day. And then it's that he honors his temple as the Lord tells us to honor our temples. And then the third one is that he makes me laugh and smile and feel good about myself.
Yeah.
What qualities would you say are most important and most biblical to that list?
First and foremost, a man of God. Only
Mog.
Mogs out here.
Mog.
Mog alert. Yeah, and also, as you're making this list, I just want to quickly note that we also, as women, need to be working on ourselves. It's not just that we are going to be creating this list and like finding the guy who matches this list. We also are to chase after the list that we're creating. Do you see that in yourself?
Yeah,
Like,
you got to
we wanna-
become that.
Yes, exactly. Because we need to be wogs.
Oh my gosh, no.
We need a I told Destin, I said, I'm a wog on a log. And
Wog
she said,
on a
what?
log.
And I was like,
I'm just a wog looking for a mog.
Okay, let's just,
but
I don't like
I want to
this.
shout out really quick. I read this book. Actually, Reagan gave this book to me. It's called Don't Date a Boo Boo Dude by Queen
Stop.
Ainsley
Mhm.
Britton.
actually, Ainsley was on this season. So.
Oh my gosh. Shout out Ainsley. I love you and I love your words to say about men. But I read that book.
Men.
And she
like-
was talking about like this list, right?
You just completely went in the mic.
My gosh. Thanks for pointing that out.
Yeah,
Sorry
cut
about
all
that.
that out, please, because I hated that. My favorite thing is when Kylie laughs and she starts to cry.
I'm gonna
That wasn't even funny, and
No,
she's
it-
crying.
But it was so funny to me. Okay, continue.
something I want to.
Sorry, I just want to interrupt you on purpose.
That was so funny, Reagan.
Thank you. I make myself laugh.
Psych.
I was like, have you heard the joke interrupting cow?
Moo.
Oh, dang it. I thought you were going to say something. Okay.
I hope I don't misquote this. I'll have to go back and check.
Yeah.
Well, here's my takeaway.
Yeah. Okay. Give your takeaway.
Yeah.
Start
So
over.
after reading that book, it was such a good book. But I was learning that something I've been like struggling with is, so when we create this list, I was worried about setting. I was like, what if my standards are too high? And I had to realize, no, ladies, do not settle. Do not settle. Your standards are not too high, and there is a man out there for you, if the Lord has that for you. And if not,
He is still good.
he is. Yes and amen. But on this metaphorical list.
Metaphorical.
Oh.
Fancy.
It's like, okay, did Maddie come on the podcast?
I always
Dictionary.
say, Maddie, you swallowed a dictionary this morning. Literally all the time because she has the most crazy words. I'm like,
Some of the words, I'm like,
Big words sound
what?
cool.
I don't know what anything means. I need to work on my vocabulary. Maybe.
Me too.
Wait,
I
I'm going to try to
aspire
fit
be
in
like that.
vocab words. So, on the myriad of things.
What?
Myriad is like plethora. Like,
What is
I don't even use the word plethora. That just makes me think of a pyramid. I do not know
I was
why.
talking to Reagan, and I was just using big words, I guess. And you called me, what did you call me? Like Miss Webster?
Yeah, I did. I was like, are you
I
Miss
was like-
Webster?
It was so funny. Anyways,
Because
on this
Merriam-Webster
list,
Dictionary.
I got
what
that.
I'm
Okay,
looking
just for the
for-
person
Thank
out there who
you. Oh,
didn't know
okay.
what that
Oh,
was
yeah.
referring to.
I guess what I'm looking for, if that's what you're asking, first and foremost, like man of God, equally yoked, someone who chases after Jesus with their everything, not just in their words, but I want to see it in their actions as well.
Yeah.
Doer of the word, not just
Doer
hearer.
of the word, yes, and someone who will encourage me and challenge me, honestly, in my
Yeah.
spiritual walk. I think that's so important. Loyalty, so important. Also, someone who respects me, so respects my opinion and respects my boundaries. Also, speaking of boundaries, guys, they're so important. And I also would want said future husband, I would expect him to have boundaries too for
Yeah.
me, because I think that's like very important.
even not even just with our relationships, but with our friendships as well, because
Yes,
we
yes.
forget to put those boundaries up within our friendships. And Lisa Turkhurst has this really good book called Good Boundaries and Goodbyes, and it's about how you can approach those boundaries, knowing that boundaries are a biblical thing. The Lord made the water, the ocean, and the land, and he put a boundary between them so that they wouldn't intermingle. And that's a good godly thing. How can we honor those boundaries in our friendships and our relationships and in ourselves, really and truly? Because sometimes we have things going on in our lives that we're like, I want to do this friend thing go out on a party on a Friday night, but I also know that I have a family thing that Friday night too. How do I differentiate between the fact that, like, okay, this is time for friends, this is time for family, and the older that we get, I feel like it's harder to divide that boundary. How would you encourage someone to find those boundaries? Reagan?
Find boundaries between friends and family?
Yeah.
Oh.
I can ask a different question if you want me to.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a good answer. Well, it's kind of interesting for me because my family's like my best friends.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And yes, I do have really good friends, but at the end of the day, like, your family's literally always there.
Yeah.
And it's super important to make sure that you do have a good relationship with your family. And it's going to look different for all families.
Yeah.
But loving the parents that God gave you and honoring them as
Yep.
the Lord commands us, even when we don't want to or don't feel like it, the Lord has commanded us to obey.
Yeah.
And I just trust that the parents that the Lord has given me, that I'm going to obey, like, what they have given me.
Yeah.
And so yeah. I was gonna say something about. I was thinking about talking about something about, like, having a friendship between us or something.
Yeah. Well, like, I kind of wanted to go into the fact of family. I know growing up, your household believed in the Lord, and obviously you wouldn't have known the Lord without that. But I know that your parents weren't as firm in their relationship as they are present day. How would you say that you encourage Raquel in her journey? Because, I mean, you grew up speaking Spanish. Raquel was kind of fluent, but not as fluent as you were. And the same could be said for Faith as well. How would you say that you kind of helped her walk into that, to where y'all are at in your faith right now?
Yeah, I think that stems from first watching my mom love the Lord, and she just set such an example for me. And that is how I came to know Jesus, and she led me to salvation. And I think it is my duty as an older sister to lead my sister. Obviously, I'm not her mom, but I'm literally always watching out for her and always making sure she's okay. And that's the same spiritually, like encouraging her with truth and praying over her. And that's something that I've really been trying to be intentional about, specifically recently. It's just like praying over Raquel and her life and what the Lord has for her. And honestly, most importantly, just
over here. That's so nice.
most importantly, just like thanking the Lord for like the gift of Raquel. Like, I do not know who I would be without Raquel. I hate getting sappy. This is so, oh my gosh.
No, please keep going.
Like, I was like, okay. No, like, I would not be the person I am today without Raquel. In my faith journey, who I am as a person, my personality, like, I would not be the same person. And Raquel and I just complement each other so well. And as we talked about earlier, we've literally been inseparable since we were born. Like, I thought she was my kid when we were little. Like, I was obsessed with her, and I still am. Like, we do everything together. And so Raquel is definitely a big part of my story. And as much as I lead her and encourage her, she does the absolute same thing for me, when I'm having a rough day. And ministry's hard, and days that I come home and I'm completely drained, Raquel always fills me up and points me to Jesus, who's the source of all things. So, okay, that was enough of being sappy. Yeah, Raquel, do you have anything else? Any nice things? Now, I want to listen.
No, I was about to tag on that and say that I simply would not be the person I am today if it wasn't for Reagan. Reagan has always been my rock. And I know at the end of the day, I know there is anything I can say. I know I can tell Reagan anything and she will not judge me. She will not condemn me. And ultimately, she will point me to truth. Reagan's not someone that I'll admit to her if I messed up, or I can share things that's going on in my life. And Reagan won't just be like, well, yeah, they're in the wrong, or you should do this or this. She doesn't compliment just about like my character, but she honestly just points me right back to the Lord in every situation. That like if I come to her and I tell her that someone wronged me or something, like she will not talk bad about that person. Like she will ultimately just breathe truth into me. And Reagan will simply always know what to say. You really do have such amazing words of wisdom that come from God, and she really does. I really do have Reagan as a role model for me. Like I'll wake up and I'll see that she's reading her Bible and she's having her quiet time, and then that then inspires me and reminds me to go and spend time with the Lord. Just seeing how she honors people in the way that she talks, in the way that she just wants to live for God, in her ministry and in her friendships. She is just ew. She is really the best. Like, she really is. I'm very
Y'all are
blessed.
such like the image of what a true accountability partner looks like, a built-in accountability partner. Proverbs 31, woman, and Esther, a Ruth, like you guys truly consider a field and you buy it. You have full confidence in each other. I know the Lord has full confidence in you two to lead each other, to love and lead both of you guys to life-changing Christ.
Plug
But
that.
it's so true and it's so good. And I even can look at you guys and say, like, I remember when my sister with my relationship with my sister looked like that. And now to say, okay, you know what, Kylie, sometimes like our relationships are going to fall off a little bit. And it's not because we don't love each other. It's just because our circumstances are changing. But you guys truly honor what it looks like to love the Lord and to love your family. And so I even look up to you guys in that. I wanted to kind of ask you guys one last question. I know it's kind of abruptly wrapping it up, but I wanted to ask, what would you guys say is your biggest yay God moment as a family?
Honestly, I think there's so many. The Lord has been just so faithful, and his goodness is completely evident, woven through our family, and like how good he has been. But there have been so many things. I would say huge yay God moment, not to like end this on a super serious note, but like a super fun yay God moment. I mean, yay God moments are always awesome.
Exactly.
But I would probably say just the gift that has been for our dad to be retired, and
I was about to go
really
into that. Yep.
for our dad to be retired, and then my mom's a teacher, so she's off for the summer, and so we've just been able to do a lot of traveling. We went to Europe and a few countries all over Europe. We're going to Disney World next month, so we've just been doing like a lot of traveling, and I feel like that's such a huge yay God moment because we never used to do that when we were little.
Yeah, we didn't start going on we didn't go on family vacations for a long time.
Years.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so it's such a blessing. Yeah, it's been a really fun time to just bond as a family as
Yeah.
well and spend that intentional time together.
It's honestly been so sweet just to be with each other and to travel the world together and just witness God's creation all over. And so let's see, where have we been together recently? We went
Together?
Yeah, all four of us. Spain,
Italy,
France. We're
Costa
going.
Rica.
Oh yeah, Costa Rica.
Disneyland, right?
Oh, Disney World. We're going to Disney World next month.
Utah.
Yeah, Utah, Nevada. A lot of places.
Yeah.
Oh, and I feel like a super sweet moment for Raquel has been my dad and Raquel getting to go on a mission trip together.
Guys, I could literally talk about missions and the way it changed my life for eons upon eons.
So what I'm hearing is you're coming back on the podcast to talk about missions.
Missions. I love missions. Missions changed my life, but I won't go too much on a rabbit trail. I can talk about that later. But yes, it has been so cool being able to go. My dad and I, this past summer, my dad and I got the chance to go to the Amazon on a mission trip with Sugar Creek.
Not Amazon warehouse, the Amazon River.
Yeah, not Jeff Bezos' house, but upon some confusion, we did go to the Amazon River, and just seeing, I could like get emotional just seeing how amazing that experience was, and to experience it with my dad, seeing him evangelize, share the gospel. My dad, he's just such a joyful person, and he is so
adorable.
happy.
I love
he is
him.
so happy to do anything wherever someone needed him.
He's such a
he was
hard
there.
worker.
Yes, he is.
And just backstory, our dad has a disease. I think I talked about it last time I was on the podcast. But our dad suffers from a neurological disease called neurosarcoidosis. So he is losing his memory, and he has some neurological issues with his legs. And so that was literally such a huge yay God moment. I think us talking about our family as a whole and all these yay God moments to our family just makes it even more beautiful, just to see like how the Lord has used my dad's disease for good. And that sounds crazy to somebody else, but I have never seen my dad love Jesus more than he has since his disease. I've never seen my parents I've never seen my dad love Jesus more than he has with this disease. And I've never seen my parents love each other more since he's had this disease. I've never seen our family be so close since my dad's had this disease. And so, honestly, yay God is written all over this story. And just the fact that we have the gift to be able to travel together and do things together before I move out, just like as a family of 4. So it's been so sweet, especially just together as sisters being able to travel.
Wow. Well, yay God for that. I appreciate you both taking the time to just come and be on the studio to hear more about not just what the Lord's doing in your individual lives, but also what the Lord's doing with you guys together collectively. To see how you both as sisters walk through the Lord's faithfulness and goodness and inspire and encourage each other and empower each other to keep following him and his will for your lives is truly encouraging. And I just want to encourage you guys and all that y'all have done, and the fact that y'all both so faithfully love the Lord and that you love each other. It's clearly seen, and anyone at church will see Reagan and they'll be like, Reagan! And they'll also see Raquel and they'll be like, Raquel! And I will say, I've heard a lot of Raquels lately, so whatever you're doing, know that the Lord is using you in mighty ways, Raquel. And as a little sister, it's hard sometimes because you might get in the shadow of your older sister. Not to degrade your older sister by any means, because they're doing such incredible things, but sometimes it's hard. And that's just the matter of the truth, but it's because of the comparison trap that we fall in. And when you learn to recognize and adapt to that comparison trap and say, you know what, Lord, I appreciate the season that you've given me, and I'm going to utilize that as a gift. Count it such a blessing as to do so. And I clearly see that with you, Raquel. I truly do. I think that's all we have time for today, though. But Raquel, you'll definitely be coming back. Thanks again for coming on. But guys, we'll see y'all next time.
Thank you.
At the studio. Bye.